Hi guys, it's Patch, and going to be doing something slightly different today. This is a post commentary, for want of a better word. I'm just going to be sat here doing some building, and I want to talk over a few things. First of all, what am I building? It may become obvious as the video goes on, otherwise you'll have to wait and see as to what I am building. Why? This is something I'm waiting for 1.2 to come out before I start some proper big builds. I was bored with my house at the spawn, which is what this is, or rather was. So I've taken it down and I am building something in its place, and I will be naming it after one of my donators. If I get large donations, which are few and far between, understandably, then I'll do something a bit more special for that donator, and this is going to be one of those things. And it will have pride of place in the middle of the spawn village, so it should get noticed by quite a lot of people. And I think currently the donator this one is being built for is my highest donator, so that's why. You can always try and beat him if you like. There's a lot of new subs, which is great. Most of you will have come from probably the ultra hardcore or Goods tour. So hi to you guys. I hope you watch some of the older videos, check out what we've been doing, what I've been doing. There's some good stuff down there, I think, anyway. I've had a lot of comments from people over the previous videos, people that aren't familiar with me. One of the overriding criticisms is my breathing. Now, I'm not some fat bedridden nerd. A little bit round the middle. But I'm pushing 40, so that's generally what happens with you anyway, so that's not much to worry about. The main problem, there's two really. One, I'm not very good at this public talking malarkey, and so I haven't really learned to manage my breathing properly while I talk. It is a skill, and one that I'm not very good at. The other reason is the majority of the times I'm recording these videos, it's about 2 in the morning. And when you live with a significant other who has to get up for work at about 6:30 in the morning and is in the room next door snoring her little head off, you need to be quiet when you talk. Otherwise you feel the wrath. And so I tend to have the microphone shoved right in my face so that I can talk quietly and still be heard. Otherwise I'll have lots of comments from people going, "I can't hear you." So that's why you can hear my breathing, because it's just right up my nose. Saying that, I mean, I listen to the videos, I can't hear it, so you've obviously got your headphones on too loud. Sort that out. What else? Yeah, other comments on the ultra hardcore were about the guys teasing me and being mean, and do you know what? I'm a big boy, I can handle it. For one thing, I mean it's manly ribbing anyway. It's piss taking. It's not malicious bad stuff. They get as good as they give. So thanks for your concern, but really, I'm okay. A lot of the time I will just let it wash over and ignore it, but then sometimes you have to strike back. And you'll see that does happen from time to time. The other comments, apart from needs more etho and needs more boo, which we don't really need to see 400 times on every video. The point has been made. But the other points were revives and altering the recipe. Revives are definitely out. Don't even bother talking about it. It's a hardcore. That's what hardcore is. It's not quite difficult Minecraft. It's hardcore. You die, you're dead. The point of the having no healing is you die quicker. It's what gives it the edge. Is what makes it so interesting. If we were just running around with revives and the recipes were easier, you'd be bored and you'd be sending us messages saying this is a boring video. So you can't have it both ways. Likewise with the recipe. There is some argument to say that we could tweak the recipe slightly, but I quite like it hard. This is it's. I mean, maybe we could knock it down to 4 gold bars. Don't know. I quite like it. There was a discussion of making it a gold block and melon, the glistering melon. That remains to be seen. Series 2 is underway. Several hours have been recorded. We've tried to run it a little bit slower, but there's a difficult balance. You don't want to watch 5 episodes of us digging. You want to see us dicking around and getting into trouble. So sometimes you've got to play it a little bit recklessly. That said, we've got several hours in the can. There is another recording session later, and I'm not going to tell you who's died, if anybody. I'm not going to tell you where we are. Just it's a brand new map, and we're running around. Also, Series 3 is under discussion. We are in talks to work out what we're going to do, whether it's going to be more PvP, whether it's going to be more than 4 of us, what the goal is going to be, etc, etc. Some of you have commented on the suggestions on things you'd want to see, and quite a few of those, funnily enough, have been already put forward by me, some of which have been poo-pooed by the poo-poo master. So that's interesting, but we'll see. I no doubt whatever we do, it'll be fun and entertaining, I hope. YouTube are being a major pain in the arse as usual. They don't seem to understand the concept of monetizing videos or urgency or contacting people or anything. It's so frustrating. A lot of you guys probably don't realise quite how much work goes into making these videos. You've got obviously the recording time, which is the fun bit, and then you've got to edit it, which takes bloody ages. You've got to work out intros, you've got to find some music that's A, good, and B, usable, most of which isn't one of the other. And then you've got to try and coordinate with other people if you're doing a series like this as to who cuts what where and who follows who, and it's annoying, and it fills up your hard drive with a lot of big files and stuff. And then you upload it, and then you submit it for monetization, and then YouTube goes, okay, thinking about it. Episode 3 and episode 4 of mine are both not monetized at the moment, so they've got 2,500 views, and whatever episode 4 is going to get, I don't get a penny for that. Hurrah! And then probably by the time they do monetize it, nobody will be watching it anymore, and I'll probably get 100 views. And that's money I've lost, and it's money they've lost as well, which is what is really frustrating. If they pull their finger out their backside and possibly employ a second employee, because I'm still convinced there's only one person working there, they'll be earning money off that. So it just beggars belief how they actually managed to run a company at all. And then I'm still trying to get partnered so that I can earn more than threepence halfpenny a week, maybe even make up to a couple of quid a week, and that's been going on for God knows how long. I sent them an email the other day saying, oh, could someone just let me know how it's going, is there anybody I can speak to? There's other people I know of that got partnered much quicker, with less numbers than I've got. And I got a response saying thank you for submitting information about monetizing your video or something, and signed with somebody's name, and it was clearly an automated email. So they're pretending there's people that work there, when quite clearly there aren't anybody working there. So I'm a bit pissed off. After a while you start thinking, well, what's the point really, I've said this before, there's no live interaction between us as video makers and you as viewers, so we need comments, and we need proper comments like first and needs more etho are not that helpful. I liked this because this was great, because, or just generally that this was really good fun, helps no end. And I have been lucky in the fact that I've got some quite good subscribers who are very supportive, and I've got email, and they're very supportive people, and generally can string a sentence together, which is quite pleasant as well, because that's a bit of a bugbear of mine. So hopefully you new guys that have joined will be similar, and likewise, vote it up if you like it. Give me a thumbs up. It helps us know things are going right, and it helps towards YouTube actually noticing my existence as well, which is nice. If you don't like it and you want to vote it down, do so, but at least tell me why. Otherwise, we will just assume it's some retard who either has a chip on their shoulder because I said something rude to them or something, and I'll ignore that thumbs down. So if you don't like something and you want to thumb it down, by all means do, but at least say I don't like this because it's because I'm a pompous British arsehole. I don't really give a fuck. The point is feedback. We want to know why, and that goes for everybody. That's not just me. So yeah, bitching over. There is more to come. As I say, there is season 2 of Ultra Hardcore to come. There's obviously more Let's Play as we go. Once 1.2 comes out, I shall start on some bigger builds, hopefully, as will probably everybody else. Make use of the new height and other bits and bobs. I don't think we're going to restart the map or anything like that, provided we can actually seamlessly upgrade it to the 1.2 map format, which I know Jeb says we can, but they've not got a great track record, to be fair. So yeah, there's more of that to come. Season 2 and probably Season 3 of Ultra Hardcore. Myself and Vintage Beef and Paws friend Milby, who you'll be familiar with if you watch any of his live streams. We played another game on Sunday, which we've got several episodes up. Probably carry on doing more of that later as well. Not going to tell you what it is. It's not Minecraft. It's a little different. It's an old game. It's a few years old. It's good fun, and we were quite shit, mainly because it involves teamwork, and we had Paws on our team. He tends to run off. But there you go. I hope all you new guys stick around. Keep watching the vids. Keep giving me comments. Let me know what's good. Likewise, obviously, I hope the old subscribers are still here and still watching. I got some. I don't know. You look at the numbers of your videos when you put them up, and see who's watching what and what's getting attention and what isn't, and this really bizarre fluctuations in numbers that I don't really quite understand why. Oh, there is more of me with a newbie. There's episode 3 of that. I don't think I've put up. Just checking. Yeah, I haven't put up episode 3. I really should. I've been very busy this last week, as I'm sure you can imagine. And then I have recorded some more with him. He came on. You might notice that when I was flying around in Ultra Hardcore after I died and they were running around looking for the lava pit, I was getting lots of messages on Skype. That was my newbie friend telling me that he's been on the server and he's been building things and other excitement and stuff like that. So I did go on there afterwards and have a run around with him and did a little bit more recording, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. It needs a bit of editing, which I simply don't have time for right now. So yes, that's that. I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you stay around. Hope you enjoy what we do, and don't forget to like the videos and subscribe. Obviously you've already subscribed, but subscribe people that haven't subscribed, and pass it around, let people know. Let's try and get those numbers up, because that'll be totally awesome, and that will give me again more income from this thing, which will then allow me to upgrade my computer a bit more, which will allow me to do more stuff quicker, because that's half the problem, is when you're rendering video, it kind of puts you out of action for a while your computer sits there and chugs through it. So yes, the more stuff we get, the more income we get from YouTube, the more we can upgrade things, and the more we can buy new games and record those and have more dicking about and stuff. So hopefully guys, I will see you next episode, and take care, bye bye.